The following transmission by the Mela Collective is not invasive channeling. I am a sovereign soul, and I would never let any external being take over my body and voice. The Mela Collective consists of my galactic soul group that I communicate with through the sacred connection of our hearts, through my higher self or soul, either in the form of telepathy or claircognizance. This galactic collective is of high frequency and simply offers invitations to see things from a different perspective, in all kindness, benevolence, simplicity, and humor. It also inspires our creative work and imbues the creations with the essence of the inspired messages and the high frequency they carry, and grounds them into the physical matter with loving intentions. As you are fractals of Source, naturally your soul tends to aim towards a frequency of love. There are moments in the path of your incarnated lives, however, where your intentions, thoughts, words, spoken or written, and your actions translate the contrast to that love, to that light, as a way to experience fear, the opposite of love. Because what better way to truly experience the absence of light and love than being in fear? In the absolute, both of these choices have a value in order for your souls to evolve, grow, and ground consciousness through experience. In the absolute, the contrast in itself is not to be condemned. It is only a choice in free will to offer an opportunity for growth for self and others. In the relative realm of your incarnations, however, the dance of contrast between love and fear, light and its absence, translates the meaningful actions of the characters from a metaphoric theater play. In that play, even though the costumes and the roles are embraced for a moment only, that is the length of your lives, the meaningful actions of the characters will shape the plot and bring consciousness to the actors and spectators. In the same way, dear beautiful souls, the war that is taking place on your world presently serves as a relative but most tangible opportunity for each of you to experience fear or love, light or its absence, consciousness or denial. Remembering that in the absolute, the fact that fear and love are two sides of the same coin of Source, if we may use a Terran expression, does not mean, however, that in the relative aspect of your incarnations, your intentions, thoughts, words, and actions do not play a fundamental role in affirming your sovereignty, your free will, and the reality you want for yourself and your world. Being in a war and having to take position as you aim for light, you can stay conscious, you can stay fair, you can defend rather than actively attack in anger. Although you might have to take up the sword, metaphorically, when you are faced with danger, your state of mind does not need to be motivated by rage, hatred, fear, and ego. The religions and New Age movements of your matrix have encouraged you to submission, to fear, to denial, where one should either naively ignore the presence of the fear contrast and pretend that all is light and love, or that you should accept to be trampled on and submitted in your free will. You are all free to choose your thoughts, words, and actions, ethical postures, and states of mind. We are not here to judge, nor does Source which you are, which is in you and around you. Your choices simply define your experiences in soul evolution. We invite you to consider that in the relative posture of your incarnations, the level of consciousness that motivates your thoughts and action in contexts of peace or of war is of the essence. You are so loved. We truly and deeply understand your suffering, the difficult positions in which you find yourselves in these challenging days. But if you remain true to who you truly are, as a fractal of Source, by going within and knowing yourself, and by acting in courage, fearless, in alignment with that inner knowledge of what your soul wishes deeply in order to evolve, you will never be wrong. We honor all that you are, dear beautiful souls. If the message offered by the Mela Collective today resonates with your heart, I have created an original Japanese washi shiogami paper art collage that grounds into physical matter through the colors, motifs, and composition, the essence and frequency of the simple, benevolent message shared with you today. You can own this original creation or printable digital file version of it to bring these benevolent high vibrations into your sacred space. See the links in the description of this video.